Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. And you're about to experience the most fun you can have with clothes on. I can promise you that. This is, I'm not, just being honest. We got James Essex unleashed in the wild over here. We got Ben Shelton buttoned up, ready to go. I'm Dustin Jarrett. I've got the rules in my hand for the second annual Hellraizer Jacks Pit Crew Challenge. We've got 9 teams that have opted to enter in. Ben, someone's going to walk out of here with $6,000.
$6,000, a Hellraizer Jack on the line, a best appearing crew contest. We got second and third, and we got James Essex, and he's been eating sugar cookies all morning. James, let me know as you get ready for this contest today, what is going through your mind?
Thank you very much, Steve Post. Now to their, or Dr. Jerry Punch, or Jamie Little, whichever we're at. A jack valued at $2,000. They have to use a Hellraizer Jack during this Pit Crew Challenge. How about all this? You mentioned $6,000 to win, $1,500 for second, $600 for third, $1,000 for the best appearing crew. Hudson O'Neill's crew's here, the SSI team. They've won everything else this weekend. They ought to go play the Missouri Lottery because they could walk out of here with $6,000 as the crew and additional $5,000 if they win tonight. But that's a long way away, but we're looking forward to this. Always fun.
I feel like if we win or live, we should go with James. He's got the Terminator today. He's determined. All right, give us the idea of the contest today, James. Again, we're going to be changing 2 rear tires using a Hellraizer Jack. They're going to pull into the pit box. Until they get in the pit box, the crew members cannot go to the car, correct?
That is correct. 3 is the most they can use, so... Yeah. And all that, and we'll just give a play-by-play of what's going on, just like you'd see in a NASCAR race, right? And there's a 1-second penalty for each loose lug nut.
Yes.
So who's going to spot the lug nuts? You or I know Canute's probably going to do that.
There's 3 loose lug nuts right here, so we've already identified 3 of them. James, we do need to remind you, last year you were definitely standing in the way of the tire changers, so we need you to be aware of that. That is also on the rule sheet.
It's all right. I try to help, and I don't know if I hope Gundaker does it because he needs to make amends from last year. So
look at Devin Moran's.
They are
patriotic.
They are going for the best appearing crew again. Hey, look at this!
Tim
Sheets, who's going to jump in? Tim Sheets. Tim Sheets in here as well. Hey, $6,000 for this deal, man. Good for you.
Well, my better half and I have been over here, and since we only got 9 guys that want to do this, we're going to bump it up to 10 grand.
Whoa!
Oh,
hey,
my.
Breaking news back in the pit area. Shame on you. Shame on you in the pit area. The other 9 that didn't want to do it. Hell, if they'll bring a car out, you and I and James,
That's
DJ,
right.
we'll change the tires on it.
We got a 3-man team right here if we can get the 2-seater out here, Tim. $10,000 courtesy of Hellraizer Jacks, man. That's awesome.
That's right. We just want to make this great for these guys and trying to get more of these guys to do it, and this is what it takes. We got 9 teams committed to do it, so this is what we'll do to make it happen.
Thank you, Tim.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
And that means, hey, it's 3:30. It's time to get rolling. I'm going to take my spot on this side. That's where I was last year.
Hey, I'm going to tell Jeremy Shields it's time to make the donuts. He said, let us know when we're ready. They're lining up back in staging. And again, we're going to play-by-play. James is going to be actually in the middle of the action. Jeremy, when you get ready, we're ready. So it's all on you, buddy. And again, James, you're already where the teams are going to be.
Right. Well, Hudson O'Neill's going to be up first. We'll have...
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Thank you, Tim Sheets. We got these beautiful trophies down here, the top 3. And don't forget, we have Best Appearing to be voted on here coming up as well. That's $1,000. $10,000 to win.
I mean, if Hudson wins this, he's $30,000 to the good before we ever run the Show Me 100 tonight.
And they got to pull inside the box as well. Canute's down here to make sure of that. Hudson O'Neill up first.
Kyle Daly, Riley Sheedy, Jason Durham.
I like the thought Roger Sellers. His team won this last year. He's down here supervising, and the Annie just picked up. James, you're over there with a winning crew, the greening team owner from last year, Roger Sellers.
You just heard us, $10,000 now to win this.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much. Hellraizer Jack.
All right, here we go. Hudson O'Neill first up, the SSI Motorsports.
And we've got
Kyle Daly, Riley Sheedy. Over to you, Steve Post.
Yes, they're getting the lug nuts off on the right side. Jason Durham back here jacking the car up with the Hellraizer Jack. Little bit of trouble on the right rear, guys.
And the Jackman cannot help, so Jason can't help him. It's up to Kyle and Riley here to get it done.
To get in here. Boy. Jason, get your guys going, man. Let's go. Yeah, he looked at me like they're doing the best they can.
Oh, no, a little more trouble on the right rear. James has it looking on the left
It's
rear.
looking good over here.
All right,
We're torquing them on, baby.
I may need to jump in and help over here on the right side.
They're actually
All right.
scoring this one by the sun. This is on a sundial on this one. Jeremy Shields has got the clock. I don't think they understand this is a time-sensitive competition right now.
All right,
All right,
Jack is down.
Jack is down, pulls out of the box. 50.27 seconds, 50.27. We need one of those guys not participating. DJ James, we could beat that. 50.27.
I think so.
Round of
50.2,
applause there.
Yes. What a crowd that is gathered for this, by the way.
Quite the crowd. All right,
This is good
50.27, the time to beat.
All right. Good job, Jason.
Got Ricky Thornton
That's
Jr.
a start.
waiting.
Somebody had to lead off, right? All right, here we go.
All right, well, get Jason out of the way there. We don't need to.
Well, he's going to add some time to the next team. It's going to be Kohler Motorsports, Ricky Thornton Jr. And Jason and the gang should have stretched before that one. They were definitely a little tight on that pit stop.
So we got Zach Fields, right? Skylar Cooper
And Nick Hardy.
and Nick Hardy.
Yeah, no, watch
Nick, are
James.
you ready? I'm ready. Where's the cigarette at? You dropped the cigarette. What happened?
The jack
Here
is
we go.
actually bigger than Zach Fields is. We'll see how this one pans out.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
whoa.
Baby, we're
Flat
laying
spotted
on it. Look at Zach. He's on it.
So far, so good over here, Dr. Jerry Punch on the left side.
Look at someone's pumping the driver up over here. I love this.
This is
All
like
right.
a union
Left
job.
rear
We
is
got
off.
a team leader.
Left
You're doing
rear is
good,
off,
Zach.
DJ.
You're doing good.
Nick Hardy doing a
we're
good
good
job
on the
here.
right
He's been
rear.
practicing. Here we go.
Yeah, we're good on the right rear as well. Sunglasses are off. We need business now. They got a team motivator over here. They got special Ricky Thornton
right.
Jr. shirts on.
We're torquing him back, buddy, on the left side. What about the right side there,
Yeah,
Jamie
we're torquing
Little?
them back as well. We're good.
All right.
This is going to be a good
He's
stop.
good. He's good over here. He's down.
The jack's down. He's got to.
No, go. You got
The
to go.
team has to get out of the. You got to go, Stroker Ace. Come on. 41.53. That's your time to beat. 41.53 for $10,000 today.
Hey, I got Dan Ebert over here. All right, Dan, you're watching this. What are you thinking?
I'm just trying to get some pointers for next year for sure. Our crew chief Brennan's got a bum finger, so we're learning everything we can here. What a cool event! Hats off to Hellraiser, everybody for putting this on. This is awesome.
Good stuff.
Ebert, you could have called Essex and Jarrett, and we would have done it. Essex and Jarrett Logistics would have helped you.
James said you could have called he and I. We would have come help the crew for you.
Well, we'll have to worry. We'll kick you up on that next year.
Yeah,
right, guys.
not if you want to win, Ben.
Lance Landers Motorsports, Superman, Jonathan Davenport cruising into the box. 41.53 the time
Hey,
to beat.
DJ Galvin is here. Galvin
Oh.
Landers on the right rear.
Yes, Cole Perrine jacking the car up, and I think he just hit his head on the back bumper of the race car.
My goodness, that's the
By the way,
double pump strategy, guys.
Those jacks, they're the best. They're 20 inches up off the ground. Here we go, left side.
What
Got
is,
How are they doing on the right side?
he's having trouble. He's
Well-
having trouble getting the right rear on.
Galvin is out of practice, guys.
He is. He's nervous, too. His
Look at
hands
it. I
were
tell you
shaking
what,
a
though, they
little
got
bit.
a
All right,
chance.
left rear, left
They got a
rear.
32 seconds.
One more, left rear is done.
All right, still getting now. He's having trouble on the right rear. Oh, no.
Oh,
a
no,
lug nut.
Galvin.
Yeah, Gavin keeps dropping the lug nut on the right rear. He's good to go now. Cole Perrine drops the jack. Go. You got to go, JD.
44.13. 44.13. It's still going to be Ricky Thornton Jr. time to beat. Jonathan Davenport second with a 44.13.
So I'm confused now, Ben. Do they have to? I thought they had to pull out of the pit stall.
Whatever you think. Hold on. I'm going to ask Jeremy Shields. We're going to get confirmation on this. Jeremy, when does the stopwatch stop?
When the crew crosses back over the line.
Okay,
Oh,
so the
okay.
crew, I hope you did cardio. You got to be out of the way. Meanwhile, your defending champion is next in the box, and they are wearing some disturbing outfits. Devin Moran, Double Down Motorsports, 10,000 on the line, 41 seconds plus the time to beat.
All right, here they go. James, did we lose James?
I'm all right. I'm just
Okay.
checking it out here. Checking.
right.
They checked route, by the way, before they head down this way.
All right, the defending champs. They got Chuck Kimball back here on the right rear. They've already got the right rear off and the new right rear on, James.
Hey, Dustin, it looked like a July 4th barber shop quartet down here.
They
even though there's just three of them.
have American flag Daisy Dukes on it.
I'm
So
going
love
to
it.
jump in and sing bass.
All right,
Chuck
we're-
Kimball doing a great job on the right
Left
rear,
side.
man.
30
Left
seconds,
side
guys.
is
Uh-oh, we might have a new one.
defending winner. He's
Can they do
down.
it?
He's down.
The teams are off.
New quick time,
Yes.
37.17.
There you go.
That's your time to beat number one on the board.
Wow.
37.17. Double Down Motorsports, top of the leaderboard. Roger, I got to ask, did they not have one of these outfits for you?
They did have, but I chose not to wear it. We tried to get them not to wear their shirts, but they said they wouldn't do that for us.
Next year, we may give them $10,000 not to wear those outfits. All
All
right.
right, here comes Rocket One, the Valvoline Rocket One, Austin Hargrove, of course, Joel Rogers, and Danny White. Here they go. They've passed the droop. Here they come. The Mark Richards, again, they're $10,000 to win. What do you think? Let's get back behind here, Heath. All right.
You can have Austin Hargrove on the right rear, Danny White jacking the car up.
They've been practicing, guys. Joel Rogers not missing a beat on this side here, Dustin.
Yeah, pretty good on the right rear. Austin Hargrove had a little bit of trouble getting the right rear tire out from the quarter panel, but he's actually tightened the lug nuts up by hand, going to torque them now. James looking good back here.
24 seconds,
Joel Rogers
guys.
is torquing him. What's he got to beat, 41?
37.17,
looking
the
good.
time to beat. Can they do it? They got to get out of the box. The jack's got to go down 32 seconds, 33. New quick time, 33.69 for Rocket One. That's the time to
How about
beat.
that?
33.69, and Joel will
Joel,
not be fired, at least for now.
Rogers, have you been practicing?
Just about every yellow flag they got, I got to go down there.
You did hear this. We upped this to $10,000 to win, by the way.
Oh, shit.
That would be my comment, too.
I love it.
There you go.
If you're watching at home, we told you this was going to be fun.
Oh, Rogers pulling us to Brandon Overton on an interview right there, right?
That's right. I like it.
I like it. All right, here we go. Who we got up next?
We got
We got-
Carson Ferguson.
All right,
Paylor
Scott
Motorsports.
Baker, good luck. He's going to be on the jack here. They come. The Lincoln and North Carolina driver.
Oh,
I think
baby.
he was speeding down pit road. We'll see how that one plays out.
He's coming in hot for sure. All right, hey, something I haven't seen over here on my side, James, the tire that is going on the right rear, he's got tape on the tire to show him where it's going to line up with the 5 lug nuts.
Oh, I like it.
Left rear is on. What about the right rear, DJ?
A little bit of trouble, but he's getting it on now. He's got to finger tighten the lugs and then torque it.
That's
19
going
seconds.
on. Here we go. They're torquing the left rear.
All right,
All right,
27.
right rear's on. Right
Can he
rear's
do it?
on, but is it
Here comes-
torqued? Is it
Did Jack go
torqued?
down?
He's gotta get out of the
He
box.
lost a lug nut.
Oh,
No,
no.
he lost a lug nut on
Oh,
the right
no.
rear. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's going to hurt him, and now the right rear is on, and he's good to go.
Yeah, but the time is not. 44.20 for average Joe's. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Globo Gym, still the time to beat right now. All right, we got Bobby Pierce coming up next.
Oh, my.
Yes.
They have got, the crew has on sleeveless Bob Pierce 5-time
You gotta love
PDC
it.
champion
You gotta love
shirts.
it. Are you guys ready?
Those are regulations.
You know it pays $10,000 to win. Don't want to put any more pressure on you, right? All right. Good luck, guys. Time to beat is still what? Rocket One. Here we go.
All right, Bobby Pierce is making his way down into the box. Once the crew enters, the clock will start. Once they exit, the clock will stop. The Hellraizer Jacks Pit Crew Challenge, $10,000 on the line, and Bobby Pierce is into the box.
Car is stopped. Crew going to work. I got Austin Hammond over here on my side, James.
We need Bob Pierce out here to do this too, don't we?
The sleeveless Bob Pierce 5-time PDC.
All right,
Oh,
left
no,
rear.
Austin Hammond with trouble on the right rear.
Left rear is off.
Right rear's going on, but he's having trouble getting it lined up.
Oh, man. This is tough.
Oh, no. Oh,
And
no.
the jack is going down.
Bob is going to make them put their sleeves back on if they don't get going.
All right, we got the right rear on, James.
Yeah, but we're just now getting the
Oh,
lug
no.
nuts on the left rear. Gets a drink of water. They pulled the. Yeah, here we go. And he is still torquing.
James,
Get down,
get down there and help him.
Yeah.
All right, that one's going to be a 49.60. 49. So here's the deal, guys. The time to beat is still Rocket One, but it's worth noting, not 1, 2, 3 loose lug nuts. So from 33.69, the time to beat a 36.69. Devin is second with a 37.17. So right now, 36.69 time to beat. as Ross Bales sits down here getting set to come
Well,
down.
Donald
guys.
McIntosh.
not Ross
Oh,
Bales.
my
Ross
goodness. 3 years ago, that would have been Ross Bales. Today, it's Donald McIntosh.
All right, first
sun
time
got
they've
me.
tried this, running. They're the current O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year points leader, Donald McIntosh, the Dawsonville,
That's
Georgia
right.
driver.
So what's
Surely
funny
he's
is,
taking lessons from the Elliots, right?
well, listen, Ben and I ran into McIntosh at the coffee shop earlier
Yeah.
today. He and his crew watched the video of this last year to practice and see what they needed to do. Oh my goodness, they are. Whoa! You don't need to jack it up that high. Oh my!
Holy
He's still
cow.
jacking it up.
Wow.
DJ, you can actually run under the car right now.
Oh my goodness.
McIntosh. All right, time
I
to beat a
mean-
36.69. We got to have a
right,
sense of
They're not
urgency
bad.
here.
I mean, it is a Hellraiser jack, but it's going to take them 2 minutes to jack the car to release
lower
the jack.
They're still trying to get all the lug nuts on the left side. What about the right side there, Steve Post?
40 seconds, guys. 40
Yeah,
seconds.
we're good on the right side. We're getting them torqued right now. Not going to be the time
Yep.
to beat.
Oh,
And, oh no.
Well, gravity just pulled it down there. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes. Oh, that's right. 51.17 seconds. To be fair, they were on top of Mount Vesuvius when they came down, so that was...
Google Earth could see that in Alaska. That thing was so high.
All right.
What do we have? Do we have one more, Ben?
Let's see what wrong driver I can put in this car. Yeah, we got one more, and this is going to be JCM Motorsports Spencer Hughes. Time to beat a 36.69.
If you would have said Will Harrington,
I should have said
would've-
Will with
Oh,
one L.
boy.
All right,
With one
hey,
L.
you guys ready over here?
Oh, this team's in
$10,000
trouble.
bucks.
Look
Come
who's
on.
Look who's
Here
on
we
the jack,
go.
Ben.
I mean, Rodney Wing's already winded. He hadn't even run into the box yet, so. Well, Spencer's making him work for it. They're on the clock.
All right, another team that's got tire or tape on the right rear tire,
Yeah.
James, so that they know where to line it up with the lugs.
They're back here.
All right, left rear is off. Right
Rodney
rear.
Wing's got the jack up, and now he's going to supervise.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
He's
Rodney
rolling the
Wing.
tire off. Oh, little trouble getting the right rear lined
21
up, James.
seconds. 21 seconds.
All right, all the lug nuts are on. Now we'll torque it. Here we
Gotta
go.
go.
What about on the right
30
side?
seconds.
guys?
Uh-oh.
30
We're torquing.
seconds.
We're torquing the right rear. One more. Right rear's done.
It'll take Rodney 10 seconds to get out of the
rear's
box.
Oh, he's down.
40.84. 40.84.
Oh,
Not
man.
going to be enough.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, we got anybody else? $10,000. They are going to the timesheet. The Russian judge is adjusting their score. Oh, we had a left tire. Now we're assessing the penalties. So right now,
you got to carry the one
Yeah,
at
yeah.
3.
if Rodney Wing knew there was 10,000, he would have tried. I saw he didn't try.
Hey, Rodney, hang on. I'm gonna grab over with Rodney Wing over here.
It's a
I mean,
family
that's
show,
the most
Rodney.
work you've done in the last year or two, right?
Definitely wore out, but I don't know. I did the jacking part fast. I ain't sure about them other ones. I don't. No, we had fun for sure. I don't think we was the fastest.
Make your own jokes.
Yeah,
right,
that's
we're
right.
verifying the
Kay
scores.
Dillard and old big head JC, they were over there picking on me the whole time, heckling me. So, Ryder, how'd you get down here? Yeah, we had a good time.
All right, there. Well, they're tallying things up over here.
I mean, there's so many penalties here right now. This. We're going to verify. I think it might be Rocket One. Joel will get none of the $10,000. I do want to be clear on that. So is that our final? Do we do final round? That's the final standing. So that's our champion, right? All right, $10,000 going to everybody but Joel Rogers with Rocket One Racing, 36.69. And that was the adjusted because Joel left 3 lug nuts loose. Devin Moran, second, 37.17.
Wow.
Ricky Thornton Jr., third, 41.53.
A
Yes.
half-second difference between Rocket One and the 99. Rocket One gets the win. They are the Hellraiser Jack champions
Here we
this
go.
year. Brandon Shepard getting congratulations. He didn't do anything but drove the race car.
Well, we're going to
here.
talk to Sheppy first. Sheppy, how do you feel about Joel leaving 3 lug nuts loose?
Was it Joel or Austin?
I think it was a cumulative effort. They left 3 loose, but next time you're out there and that car's rattling, if you packed mud in there, just know Joel doesn't tighten all the lug nuts.
question it then for sure. No, my guys do a heck of a job. This deal is it's awesome, man. Hellraiser Jack's putting this money up for our crews, and the crew guys, they deserve a lot of the credit for all of us being beaten up and down the road like we do, and they're sacrificing just as much as we are as drivers. So it means a lot to me to see my guys get this, because I know I get to go home this week. They're going to go home and get to work on the cars. So just appreciate them and appreciate everybody involved with this deal. It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. I tell you what, we're going to talk to team owner Mark Richards. Mark, did you ever see a day? You guys have got the trophies over here. Did you ever see a day where you'd have a pit crew competition for $10,000 to change a couple of tires?
No, this is awesome. The people at Hellraizer Jack, this is great that they put this on. It's something that I think we need more of in the sport to get, fan interest and get them to know who the crew members are. This is a way for people to learn who these guys are, and our guys do a great job, and it's great. They had a little stumble last year, so they redeemed themselves.
You've seen enough paychecks cut in your days in racing. How about crossed out twice, but to increase it every time?
Oh, that's awesome. That's great for these guys.
Well, they're going to pick up 10. I tell you what, we've also in a second. James, go in there and DJ, you're over there. Talk to the crew guys. They just busted their butts.
Absolutely. All right. I got to know. First off, I got to know, Austin, you said next year it's mandatory that Sheppy squeals the tires both on entry and exit?
Just on entry, because I thought that was cool when Ricky did that. You know what I mean? You got to hear that, because everybody started laughing, so it's got to be mandatory.
All right. How much did you guys practice this?
About few minutes ago before we come down here.
Oh, I don't believe that. I got to ask John. Hey, Danny, how much did you guys practice this?
No, maybe a minute or two back there, just making sure the tires. Listen, this is redemption, because last year we were the slowest, I think, because we jacked it up under the rear end and I couldn't get the right rear tire off, and it was kind of embarrassing. But it's all in fun. So thank you to Hellraiser for doing this. It's awesome.
All right, Joel, you don't get a chance to talk. I don't know. Hey, congratulations to those guys.
Yeah. Hey, guys, this is like American Idol. We got all the votes in for the best dressed. It goes to the Double Down Motorsports team. $1,000. Devin Moran. Whose idea was it? We couldn't get Roger in one of these, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we got to give Lakia the credit for that. She was TikTok scrolling and saw it, and they were going to do it without T-shirts, but they didn't want their nipples showing, so they figured they better put some Devin Moran shirts on.
Who had that on your bingo card today? Hey, you got seconds. That's $1,500. You get it. Do these guys get to split all this, Chuck and everybody?
Where's Roger? We'll put him on the spot. Roger? He's right there. Roger, do they get the money? Do the guys get the money, the crew guys?
Yeah, the guys get the money. Yep.
You heard it.
It's all about them.
This is better than last year. I think we only got $2,000 last year, so we're up to $2,500. So just a huge thank you to Hellraiser Jacks, for putting this event on. Can't believe some of them guys are back there not participating. I think 8th pays $5,000. So Sheppy and them guys got more than that for the Jack deal. So just thank them guys and thank Lucas for letting us do it, and then these awesome crew guys.
It is so cool, the stuff that Lucas Oil does and Hellraiser Jacks. It's just cool for everybody.
Hey, there's the reason they're the best series in the sport.
There you go. $1,000 to Chuck Kimball. Come here. I know you're probably wanting to get out of that as quickly as possible, but hey, good job, man. You won it last year, second this year, but you get best appearing. Good job.
Thank you. It's fun. I love doing this. It's something interesting to do. We don't get to do stuff like this all the time, so it just adds an extra twist to it.
Are you going to wear this tonight in the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit?
Hopefully we're not in the hot pit tonight. Hopefully we're just sitting on the front stretch at the end, but I don't think we're going to be wearing them.
I love it. It's good luck tonight, all right?
Thank you.
Chuck Kimball, the crew chief for Devin Moran.
And James, I got Tim Sheets from Hellraiser Jacks back over here as well. Tim, we said when we first went on the air, this is a lot of fun. We let loose and everything. I think this is the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure. I've been a picker guy my whole life, so, doing something like this is pretty awesome for the guys. It's just a little something for them, something for them to keep, some money for them, some fun for them. So it's a big deal for me, and I like to keep continuing doing this.
But you're dead to me if you don't wear American flag bibs the next time you're out there pit crewing.
I don't know if they make any big enough to fit me.
Hey, all jokes aside, this guy right here put this money up to $10,000 to win. Can we get a big round of applause to the great folks from Hellraiser Jacks? Oh, wait, she put the money up. Did you know it?
She upped that
yes,
too.
That was me. That was me putting in the extra.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. All right. Thank you guys so much for what you do for the sport. The Hellraiser Jacks Pit Crew Challenge. And Ben and James, that is a wrap on what was another fun event.
That's fun. James, bring it in, brother. Come on.
Look out. Hold on. Chris Davis is going to run over somebody down here. No, you got to turn around. Yeah, there. It's right there. It's okay. He's never done this before.
Can I do the choose cone tonight? Oh, never mind. That's at Eldora.
James, how much fun did you just have?
It is awesome. I didn't get taken out by a jack this year. Last year I did. I had to jump over one of those. But how about Hellraiser Jacks? And the winners also get a brand new one. It's valued at like now $2,000.
Yeah.
And they're made in the USA. That makes it just
like
even
James.
more awesome.
And those outfits
just like
that
me, made in the USA, bro.
Double Down Motorsports had on, they're made in the USA too, obviously.
It's awesome.
Well, so I tell you what, that was really cool stuff. DJ, between now and the pre-race show later, we got some fun stuff for everybody on site.
Yeah, absolutely. For the stuff on site, a lot of things happening in the midway. Lee Newton's going to be singing starting at 5 o'clock. We've got our pre-race show coming up at 6 o'clock. For those of you at home, you don't need to adjust your dial. You can keep it live right here on Flow Racing as they are going to preview a few episodes of Dirt. That's right, Dirt. Don't go anywhere. We can stay right here the entire time. Hey, and you also want to join Ben and James and I. We are going to be live at 6 p.m. Central Time with our pre-race show from the Diamond Bar. That's right, the Diamond Bar right here on site. You are watching all of this live on Flow Racing.